Ian Wright arrives for work in a wheelchair and Roy Keane steps in to assist. Ian Wright has been using a wheelchair after undergoing a surgical procedure. Roy Keane stepped in to help Ian Wright after he arrived at the latest episode of Stick to Football in a wheelchair following surgery. The two Premier League icons regularly appear on the show alongside former Lionesses midfielder Jill Scott and host Gary Neville. At the start of the latest episode, Wright entered the shop while on crutches, but Scott confirmed he made his way to the studio in a wheelchair. At the end, Keane was seen wheeling him out of the room as Scott compared the scene to TV sketch show Little Britain. Explaining why he needed crutches and a wheelchair, Wright revealed that he was recovering from knee replacement surgery. He is known to be good friends with Keane, who he frequently works alongside him as a pundit on The Overlap and ITV. The pair have not always seen eye to eye, though, with Wright admitting he previously held a grudge towards Keane over his jibe at Arsenal's lack of Premier League silverware compared to Manchester United. "I see him as my friend now, but like I say, when we played I didn't like him at all," said Wright. "I remember when I won my Premier League medal, when the camera came in I remember saying, 'Roy Keane, winner's medal.' Because Roy Keane one time said to me, 'Righty, you've got a cabinet full of losers' medals.' It's the kind of comment I would have said to him if the shoe was on the other foot, but when he said it, it hurts you. I was laughing deep down because it's a killer, it finishes you, bam." On the latest episode of Stick to Football, Wright offered his take on Arsenal's surprise defeat to Bournemouth last weekend. "Going into the game, with the way Bournemouth are and how hard they work and press, especially Antoine Semenyo, we couldn't deal with Semenyo in that game," he said. "It was Raheem Sterling and Ben White, they haven't got the same chemistry as White and Bukayo Saka. We saw how much we miss someone like Saka. Semenyo was too much for us physically and skillfully. It's still not quite clicking for Raheem. I thought it was going to be a tough game. I didn't expect us to lose the game, but when you look at the two mistakes we made, you should get punished for those and we did.